Hey everybody, it's Stephanie here, and I want to chat with you for a few minutes about, is it a good idea to go into business with your family and friends? Okay. Grab your uncles, your aunties, your cousins, your nieces, your friends, your homies, your neighbors, and grab a pencil, pen, paper, or your phone to take notes in, because this is something you really want to think about, okay? So the first thing I say to do is to proceed with caution. You have to, before you do anything, you have to make sure that you understand that you have to separate business life from personal life. You cannot intertwine the two, because it just may be a disaster. It may be a disaster because, you get all your personal feelings involved, and, then you got to make business decisions. You can't make business decisions with personal feelings. That's the word. Okay. So you just got to establish up front, before you do anything, ask yourselves, can we separate business matters from our personal relationship? If you can, then it may be a good idea to, move forward. Okay. So the second thing I say to do is to make sure there's clarity on the vision. You don't want to go into business and one person, let's say you're starting a makeup line, one person wants to have a line of lipstick only, but the other person is like, I want to do blush, I want eyeshadow, I want to get into jewelry and all that. To me, that's two different visions, and that's two different levels of work. So you need to decide and make sure that you have the same vision. And here's the thing, if you have different visions, be okay with doing your own thing separately. Don't, get upset. Just thank the Lord ahead of time that you established that early, because it would be a terrible thing that if y'all got into business and a year down the road, your lipstick is just doing great. And then one partner's like, yeah, I want to go ahead and let's go ahead and do these eyeshadows. And you're like, wait, I thought we were only doing lipstick. So make sure you establish the vision ahead of time. Okay. The third thing along with that is to make sure you have a contract. Point blank. Contracts save you a lot of time. They save you heartache. They help you with the clarity of your vision. They help you establish your role as the business owner. Will one person handle the finances? Who's going to handle the admin? Who's going to do the social media? Will it be outsourced? You need to have an exit clause, okay? Because say the lipstick line is doing well, and then 2-3 years down the road, your partner's like, hey, I want to go play volleyball in Africa. And you're like, I thought we were in this for the long haul. Well, no. So that's the reality of it. One person may decide later on to change their minds. And this is why verbal agreements don't work. Even if you're in business with somebody that you personally know, it's just best to have everything written out in a contract. Okay. So the fourth thing is to seek wise counsel. I don't care how long you've been in business. I don't care, if it's going well, things come up. And so make sure you have somebody in place who can give you sound wisdom and sound business advice. I'll give you an example. I can talk about this now. Years ago, my sister and I were in a singing group with one of our friends. Oh, and we loved it. We loved it. We were traveling, we were singing on weekends, and we were doing our thing. We were in the studio doing great. And so one of the members decided that, I think that I want to take a step back and focus on my family. Now, then I didn't understand it. And then we also didn't have a contract. We did not have a contract. So it hurt us business-wise and personally, It hurt us because we didn't establish that up front, and I wish we would have. Now listen, that's my girl. We cool now. Hope you watching. Hey girl, I love you. I love you. Okay, I love you. But I wish that back then we would have had everything in writing, because we mixed personal and business. We didn't talk for a while, but eventually, things came back around. And see, that's how you have a real friend, is if you can go through that, and then you can, here you are a few years later, and you can just go hug them and love on them. But the important thing is that we should have had everything in writing. And so, our names were on the register with the state, and we had to get all that dissolved. So, just if we would have had things set in stone up front, it would have turned out differently. But I thank God for all experiences, because we learn, we grow, all that stuff. So those are just a few things, that I wanted to share. If you plan on going into business with a family member or a friend or group of friends, just make sure you have the groundwork in place first, okay? So let me hear from you. Has it worked for you? Has it not worked for you? Let me know and let's chat about it. Reach out to me, StephanieBalcom.com, if you want to work with me, interested in consulting, coaching, all that stuff. I am here. So hope to hear from you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.